Here we come.
Music Buzz Live Radio here on World Viral TV. We are powered by Evergreen Apothecary right next door to us on the other side of the beautiful and luscious Red Pine Motel.
Luscious.
We've got Kronen from Boulder in here, and I'm just going to come right out on and say it. Your style is awesome from somebody from Boulder. I would not have pictured that hat as a Boulder resident.
Hey.
But let's first of all let's get a little bit of background on who you guys are.
Well,
do me a favor and talk right into the mics.
Yeah, we are local Colorado natives. We grew up here. We're siblings.
Me too. I think Chris too. I think that's all four of us.
We're all Boulder natives.
I moved here when I was 2.5.
Yeah,
never
he's
mind.
a native.
But that was longer than that was before you guys were born. I was on my big wheel, you know.
Exactly. So I mean, we've been playing music together our whole life. She's a drummer. I'm a guitar player and a singer, and she went to school at CU for art, and I've been doing a lot of hearing science as well as a lot of every music class I can take, recording classes, everything that they offer. So between the two of us, we've been able to really get a good brand together with the music and the clothes and all that stuff.
Okay. So talk a little bit about the clothing line and how you guys have kind of integrated it together.
Well, I've been doing a lot of fashion design in the past year. I've traveled the world making music videos and also gathering a lot of ideas in the fashion industry in the world. So I brought that back to Boulder. I've been sewing a lot, and I've been producing my own fashion line for the spring. I have a collection, and now I'm doing a winter collection as well. And I've got a whole team of models, and we do fashion shoots. And they end up coming to our shows and featuring the brand and showing off the clothes. So it's a big industry. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
We might have to do a party here at Herman's one of these days.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, and talk a little bit about the music, man. What were some of the influences for you too, and what brings it out of you?
Yeah, I mean, for me, a lot of it comes out of experimental meter and rhythm and harmony, and mainly we try to go outside the box when it comes to using time signatures that are not usually typical. So we'll do 5/4 time signatures, we'll do other stuff. We'll also integrate kind of more modal music that doesn't follow just typical major or minor. It's more of different in the sense that it'll use kind of leading tones or the tritone, or we just try to break the confined blocks of all the Western music that I've been studying. And basically between all the jazz and all the classical and all the rock that I've learned about, I feel like we can really mix those three well together while still incorporating world musics like African polyrhythm and African call and response with Caribbean drum beats, and then maybe some American and European based harmony and melody. So it's just a huge cluster of the whole world as far as the different influences go. Just a gigantic amount of diversity in our music.
Cool. Right on. What about getting out on the road and spreading the word? What have you guys done, and what's the plan going forward?
Well, I think what we're planning on doing is we're going to take some time to get ourselves into the Denver scene here until, say, January, and then next year in 2015, I think that's our time to maybe get out on the road if possible and spread the word, like you said.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Definitely.
Right on.
Yeah.
Where are you guys at online?
We have our own website, Kronenmusic.com. It's Kronen music.com. We've got all 4 of our music videos on there, all of our shows and stuff, but you could also go and download our album for free at Kronen.bandcamp.com. That's another good website because that's where all of our merchandise is purchasable.
Okay.
Yeah, you can find this hat on there. You can find tank tops, female tank tops, and you can also find all of my fashion pieces online at shepherdtonestudios.com. So I work in conjunction with Kronen, my band, and we're able to sell those pieces.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were talking about traveling around the world. Where'd you go? What was the impetus for all of that?
Well, last year we made a music video all around Europe. We traveled to 7 different countries, and we also went to Israel. It was about a month and a half tour. We came back with amazing footage. We produced an amazing music video and released it at the Fox Theater in Boulder. Cool. Yeah, and you can check that music video out on YouTube. It's called Predetermined Reality. And since then, we've come out with a music video from Japan that is called Unruly Days. And right now, we're in production making our next music video, which is straight from Puerto Rico. So we have some really cool footage from the beach, really sexy stuff. Nice. And we're integrating that with some footage that we have from the Fox Theater, which was a sold-out show, and it was really awesome. So it's going to be a pretty rock and roll music video.
All right, right on.
Soon. Yep.
Well, thank you guys for coming down. What else is coming up that you would want to put out there, or any last words?
Last words is that we're playing the Bluebird Theater.
Yep.
That's
Thursday,
right.
October 30th.
The impetus for it all.
Yeah, definitely. Come out to the Bluebird.
So it's going to be kind of a costume party show, and we're finally headlining, so it's going to be a really fun night, and get into the Denver scene a little bit.
Cool. Who else is on the bill with you?
We've got Skydied, a local trio. They're instrumental funk electronic. And then also, we're not entirely sure yet, but I think we might be co-headlining with Dead Floyd. So
sweet.
We're not sure about that, but they've been talking about it, which would be really fun to get a little jamming in there. So
yeah, it's going to be an awesome costume party. We're going to have tons of female models in the audience with amazing costumes on that I've designed. So come check us out.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, you've been listening to Kronen here on Music Buzz Live Radio. We're going to be back. We've got the Motel Minute coming up still in the second hour, as well as another guest or two from upstairs. So stick around here on World Viral TV. My name is Moose. We got CT on the boards. Chris has been kicking the ass. We're going to be having a lot of big things coming up on the show, including some more upstairs interaction here in the future. So make sure you follow us on Facebook.com/MusicBuzzLiveRadio. We'll see you soon.
Eclectic yet musical, known to make a crowd move so beautiful with the crucial flow, never the usual, but sometimes it ain't the what but the who you know. So allow me to reintroduce my flow. The Don Dilly say hello, a mooch, a goose to the crew you know, or the fools you don't. Stay focused through the booze and blow. Disillusion, no, we on cruise control. Forget the do's and don'ts. Trying to make it to the tit up like a guru flow. With buku dough, breaking bread like clay pots. I take shots, everything I say's hot. Stay cocked like Doc screaming gray sky. With Marty McFly, we get retardedly high. Try to topple the skies until the party you dies. And yo, you finally realize, maybe you find you surprised. Yo, that the harder you try, that's the farther you rise. So take your father's advice, cause yo, it starts from inside. So keep your mind sharp as a knife, cause at the start of your life, that's when you're starting to die. Why I try to keep it level with some positive vibes. Try to conquer the skies and see my mental like the temperature is starting to rise. Just rise, come on, climb, come on, strive till you die. Come on, we gonna make it, baby, stakes is high. We gonna find out what it takes to survive. So just rise, come on, climb, come on, strive till you die. Come on, we gonna make it, baby, stakes is high. We gonna find out what it takes to survive. Rise like the sun in the early morn. Rise up like a Muslim for Holy Quran. Climb like crescendo at the end of the song. Strive, remember we've been fighting too long.